I want to show you a video of Donald Trump being interviewed about the picture that James Comey put up, and then we're going to talk about it. If you guys aren't familiar, James Comey posted a picture on Instagram of seashells in the sand on a beach that say 8647. And everybody on the right is taking it as James Comey calling for the assassination of Trump, including Donald Trump. Let's look at this video and then come back and talk about it.
And he knew exactly what that meant. A child knows what that meant. If you're the FBI director and you don't know what that meant assassination. And it says it loud and clear. Now, he wasn't very competent, but he was competent enough to know what that meant. And he did it for a reason, and he was hit so hard. Because people like me, they like what's happening with our country. Our country has become respected again, and all this. And he's calling for the assassination of the president.
Obviously, he apologized and said he wasn't calling for violence. But
look, he's a very bad.
What do you want to see happen? What do you want to see happen?
I don't want to take a position on it because that's going to be up to Pam and all of the great people. I have Cash, I have Pam, I have great people. And I'm going to let them, because if I tell you something, they'll say, oh, I'm not going to get involved. But I will say this, I think it's a terrible thing. And when you add his history to that, if he had a clean history, he doesn't. He's a dirty cop. He's a dirty cop. And if he had a clean history, I could understand if there was a leniency. But I'm going to let them make that decision. But he knew exactly what it said.
So we're going to cover a lot of things here in talking about that video. The first thing I want to talk about is something that I talked about in a video yesterday, which is Donald Trump takes a position on everything. Throughout his first term in office, he would tweet at his attorney general, why isn't he doing this? Why is it putting public pressure on his attorney general to do what he wants him to do? And now all of a sudden, in this instance, he says he's not going to take a position. He's not going to say what he thinks wants to happen or what he thinks should happen. But this morning, he posted a bunch of things that he thought should happen, starting with this here, which says, screw the investigation. He publicly threatened POTUS Trump. What more is there to investigate? Arrest the bastard now. In other words, don't even investigate him. Just go arrest him. He posted this, asking why haven't they raided James Comey's house to arrest him? Seems to me he's taken a position. He posted this. If James Comey doesn't go to jail for making a death threat, blah, 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 blah. He posted this. And he posted this. While President Trump was on a historic Middle East peace deal trip to save the world, James Comey was calling for his assassination. Read truth if you want him to be arrested right away. And Donald Trump retruthed it. Along with this one. So while he tells Brett Baer in the interview, I'm not going to take a position on this, I'm not going to say what I think should happen, he's posting position after position after position of him saying, essentially, I think that James Comey should be arrested immediately. So he does take a position on things. And he took a position on this. He believes that James Comey should be arrested and thrown in jail immediately. As I said in the video yesterday, the people who support him and the people who think that this was a call for violence, they didn't have a thing to say when they were wrapping the tailgates of their trucks in images of Joe Biden as president, hogtied and being hauled off. That was violent. He didn't have the people who support him don't have an issue with the fact that Donald Trump just yesterday said that, or reposted something from one of his allies that said that terrorists should be housed next to where Supreme Court justices live and be given the ability to be released during the daytime. Nobody said anything about that. And are you honestly telling me that the man who pardoned people who chanted, "Hang Mike Pence," while trying to overthrow our government, is all of a sudden clutching his pearls over a picture of seashells? He pardoned people who actively tried to kill his vice president. And now you guys are all clutching your pearls. Now you guys are, fuck all of you. If you believe that this was James Comey threatening to assassinate Donald Trump, you're too fucking stupid to be allowed to vote.